What's up, Math 8? Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Math with Mullins. Today we are going to be looking at Chapter 2, Test Review. So let's go ahead and get going. These are multiple choice, and a lot of your questions on your test are multiple choice. However, some of them do require you to show your work. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The first one we're going to do is distribute this negative 2 to the negative 2x and the negative 6. So negative 2 times negative 2, that is 4x. And negative 2 times negative 6 is a positive 12. Then we just decide which of the following equations is equivalent to that. That should be option A. 30 is equal to 4x plus 12. Next, we're going to solve the equation, check your solution. A lot of the times when these are written backwards where the variable is not out in front, I happen to rewrite them. So that's what I'm going to do here. The tricky thing about this is we see a fraction being multiplied. So what we need to do is divide by the fraction. But remember, whenever we divide fractions, that's also the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal, also known as keep, change, flip. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 9 over 1. Again, this is the reason why this works. 9 times 1 is 9, and 1 times 9 is 9 as well. This is equal to 1, so that is how I'm able to get 1c. However, when I do it on the other side, 1 times 9 is 9, and 2 times 1 is 2. I don't see 9 over 2 as my answer, so I could divide this and make it into a mixed number. 2 will go into 9, 4 times, with 1 left over. So C is your correct answer for that one. Let me reset my zoom here. Solving number 3, 7x plus 3x makes 10x minus 18 equals 22. I'm going to add 18 to both sides, and I'm going to get 40 equals 10x. Last but not least, I divide both sides by 10 so that x is equal to a positive 4, letter B. Number 4, I have 2n plus 7 is equal to 41. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides, so that gives me 2n is equal to 34. Then I divide both sides by 2, n is equal to 17. Number 5, which of the following describes the correct method for solving the equation below? I have negative 1/2 is equal to negative 6 plus 2/3 x. The first option says add 6 to both sides. Good, that's exactly what I'd want to do. When I start to add 6 to both sides, that's undoing adding and subtracting. Then multiply both sides by 3 over 2. That is also true because multiplying by 3 over 2 will make this fraction be equivalent to 1. So yes, my correct answer is actually A. Number 6, solve the equation and show your work. We have V is equal to V minus 2. What I'm going to try to do is move V to the other side, and I get 0. V is equal to negative 2. Since 0 does not equal negative 2, this is a no solution answer. The next one, I have 3.5w plus 2 is equal to 7w plus 2. So I'm going to rewrite that over here. Is equal to 7w plus 2. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2 from both sides. So I get 3.5w is equal to 7w. And again, if I try to divide this by 7, I'm not going to get the same number here. I'm going to get 1/2 is equal to w. So I'm thinking this one would be no solution. Let me try it one more way. Instead of moving the 2, let me try moving the 7 and see what happens. Or maybe move the 3.5w. Let's do that. So moving 3.5w to the right. So 7 minus 3.5w is going to be 3.5w plus 2 equals 2. Subtracting 2 from both sides, I get 0 is equal to 3.5w. And then I can divide by both sides by 3.5w. There we go. I was wondering, I was like, that one looks a little funny. That one, we can have 0 as a solution. You can even plug it in. 3.5w times 0 is 0. So 0 plus 2 is equal to 7 times 0 is 0 plus 2, also equivalent. But I also wonder if that one's infinitely many solutions. Hold, please. It's been confirmed. X is equal to 0, W is equal to 0. Okay. Number 8, 4s plus 40 is equal to 4s plus 10. When I distribute, I get 4s plus 40. So 4s does equal to the other 4s plus 40. So this one is B, infinitely many solutions. Number 9, the area of the rectangle is 54 square inches. What is the measure of W in inches? Well, in order to get area, I'll write this here so I didn't show up well, we have to do length times width. So I know my length is 6, okay, and it should be equal to 54, but I know my width is W times 3, okay? Right here is my 1 point for showing the equation. My 1 point for showing the work is now done here. I can do 6 times 3, which is 18, W, so equal to 54. And then I can divide both sides by 18, so that W equals 3. Okay, so my equation was 54 equals 6 length times width, which was W plus 3. Right? Oops, you guys, I did that so wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind today. Okay, back it on up. 3 is not my answer. To get my width, I have to do W plus 3. There we go. All right, so that's my equation. 54 is equal to 6 parentheses W plus 3, because I need to add these together to get the entire length. You could also say that the width has to be equal to 9, and right now we have W plus 3 should be equal to 9, and this can also be another way where you find whatever W is equal to. I'm going to start over here where I originally had it. 6W plus 18 is equal to 54. I'm going to subtract 18 from both sides. 6W is equal to, borrowing, 36. W is equal to 6. Okay? Solving the equation, have to show our work here. First thing I want to do is combine my variables. So I'm going to subtract 5/4 W to get over here with the 3/4 W. Okay? That leaves me with negative 12 equals 3/4 minus 5/4. It's like negative 5 and a positive 3. That's negative 2/4 W. Then, to get rid of my fraction, I'm going to multiply by negative 4/2 on both sides. Okay, these cancel out. So I'm basically doing negative 4 times negative 12. That's 48/2, which is equal to 24. So W equals 24. Number 11, distributing first. 25 times 8, 25 times negative E. 25 times 8, that's like 25 cents and 8 quarters. That's 200 minus 25V plus 8V equals 81. I'm going to combine like terms right here. Negative 25V plus 8V is a negative 17V. Still have my 200 is equal to 81. Then I'm going to subtract 200 from both sides. Okay, this is where you'd want to use your calculator because you can't do 81 minus 200 by hand and still get the correct answer. So that is negative 119. So I'm going to move over here. Negative 17V is equal to negative 119. Then I'm going to divide both sides by negative 17. So divide by negative 17. V is equal to 7. Okay. Next, moving my variables over, I'm going to add 8C to both sides. So I have negative 84 is equal to 14C. Dividing both sides by 14. 84 divided by 14 is 6. So C is equal to negative 6. Again, distributing first. 3Z minus 12 equals 7Z plus 2. I'm going to pull my 12 over here with my 2, and I'm going to do double trouble here. I'm going to subtract my 7Z to be with the 3Z. Okay, so I get negative 4Z is equal to 12 plus 2 is 14, and then dividing both sides by negative 4. 14 divided by 4 is negative 3.5. Going on to number 14, you purchase 4 books and a CD. The cost of the CD is $12.75. your total bill before tax is $38.47. So we know we bought 4 books, but we don't know how much each book's cost. So that's 4, let's say B, plus the cost of the CD, 12.75, equals 38.47. That's 1 point for your equation. Then you subtract 38.47. We're going to subtract 12.75 from that. So 38.47 minus 12.75 is 25.72. And I'm all over the place with my work today. Then I'm going to divide by 4. And it is $6.43. Okay. Find the value of x, then find the angle measures of the polygon. So the equation needs to have all combined like terms. I'm going to combine my x's first. 3x plus 2x is 5x. 5x plus 2x is 7x. 7x plus another x is 8x. Okay. Plus 12 and 4 makes 16 equals 360. So here is my equation. I'm just going to draw a line. That's how I'm going to go there. Okay. Now I'm going to solve for x. Subtract 16 from both sides. 8x is equal to, we'll do this old-fashioned way. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4. 3. Then I'm going to take 344 and divide that by 8. X is equal to 43. So if x is equal to 43, 3x is just 3 times 43. That is 129. 2x is 2 times 43. That is 86. X plus 12 is 43 plus 12, 55. And 2x is 2 times 43, which is 86 again, but plus 4 is 90. So if I got that right, all of those should add up to be my total 360. The last two, write an equation that describes the situation. Do not need to solve, just writing. 2 more than, so that means add to the product of a number n and 18. So 2 more than the product of a number n and 18. So that's 18n plus 2 is equal to the product of the number n and 19. So another 19n. 1 less, so that's minus 1, then 4 times the number n, so 4n minus 1 is equal to 14 more plus 14, then negative 11 times the number n, so negative 11n plus 14. Okay, that will conclude our review for Chapter 2. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please give this video a thumbs up if it helped you at all, and we'll catch you next time.